Uh, just like team fighting and stuff, or like the
Okay,
fights I'm taking.
sounds good. Thing off memory, the thing we usually I've been focused on the most with you, or
Yeah.
the most noble thing is your Q usage. A lot of times you're queuing badly. Either like you should be always like queuing the thing far away and not autoing the thing nearby. But a lot of times you try to do the opposite, where you're queuing the thing nearby and then you're like trying to run and to the guy far away, which obviously just lower chance of hitting it. Um, we'll see. So far, normal just full clear. When you have two charges, this might always smite. There's no reason not to. So in this case, you can smite Krugs. Get top kill, get top wave, clear it down again. Boring early game, but normal. He does dragon, so now you run straight to. Actually, he didn't do dragon. You're just counter ganking top. I think it's a bit random. I think he's just. Did we see Aryan Vision go or something? It's kind of random. I think we should just keep full clearing down, right? Actually, you see Ari mid here too, so I think this is a bit schizo. I think just full clear down. Raptors, Red, Krugs, base, etc. Especially like their volume is pushing so aggressively. I want you to imagine you're like
Okay.
on Krugs right now or on red buff. Mel is evil under tower right now, right? But either way, the slower we run their camps, then the longer it takes to do it. The longer it takes to do it, the slower we're doing other shit. That looks good. Run straight to grubs. Smite the grub. Oh, we misclick smite.
Yeah.
The fight looks good though. You should have got all three grubs, but the fight looks really good. Get two grubs. Look mid. Boom. That looks good. In total, I think everything looks pretty chill. Base for item. Now we have item for dragon. Play for dragon fight. Jump in. Q him. Q dragon. Flash W. Perfect. Hit the dragon. Okay, this is all looking pretty solid. Smite the dragon. I think we look to E out. It looks like it's just you and Leona. We want to limit test the 3v2 we can. I think it's same thing as like, boom. You keep doing it's such a bad habit, and it's so important. Like here, you have to Q Mel or Q Ari, and then auto this guy. You know, because the auto on
Yeah.
Kalen's always guaranteed. You're literally on top of him. This auto on Mel or on Ari is not guaranteed. You have to actually walk to hit them. You know. So here you just Q Mel, and right now you say your Q's on her, so your Q will be on Mel right now, and now you'd auto the Kalen. But now you have to walk a little bit, and then you have to get the auto off. You know, and that even that 1 second difference makes a big difference. Um, because even seeing them earlier means you're taking damage slower, right? Oh, yeah, look, he actually gets a trap off, right? He just placed a trap and then flashed. I
Yeah.
genuinely think if you got the auto off, he wouldn't have got the trap off, and then you wouldn't have be CC'd here, and now you'd be able to pick up like say you weren't able to pick up the blob. I think you'd be able to pick up the blob. And if you pick up the blob and Kalen dies, you'd get a triumph, and you might actually turn this entire thing, or you might just be able to E away after you revive. You know,
Yeah.
take your blue. This looks good. Oh, what our second Q go? Other than minion die? Yeah, it died. Okay.
Yeah.
Kill this guy. Go wolves. Look the base. Get our item. Hover top. He goes for a dive and dies. Whatever. 1 for 1. This guy chases us. Nice little 1v1. You can solo Herald now. I think if you had ult, um, and or flash, this is better to go for. I think without ult and flash, it's too hard. Like I think if you had ult here and flash, I think you 100% double kill them. Fully agree, right? I think with neither, it's just hard, right? And then in this case, it's either no alternative. You may be like, oh, I'll just go for it. What else do I have to go for? I mean, we could just solo the Herald, right? It's free. Like we see two mid, we see Ari bot, we see Viego dead. No one can stop you, right? We see everyone besides our top laner.
Yeah.
So I think you have a good play. You could just Herald, and then after Herald, you could just base and play Dragon. right? And you're pretty happy. So I think again, you're a champ. You just need ult, or at the very least flash. Not having either makes this unplayable. And now you're dead for dragon, which is like obviously terrible. And you give a shutdown, right? Okay, let's watch this fight. Get the smite. Good job. W. W is that sounds like such a weird thing. Your W's up, you're not using it right here. W, 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 W. Watch this again. Get the smite. Perfect. I think you're a little too tunnel vision on the dragon because you smite here and you insta E, like you're trying to E smite or something. But hit dragon. I mean, hit. You have to send miss smite, god smite, kill herald, not kill herald, whatever option is. You're never like you have to press tab. I'll go earlier. It'll be easier to explain my press tab before this. We even start this. We're not in fight mode. I'll just play from here. Hopefully, I see a tab press before. I'm not gonna skip forward, so in case I miss it. Wasting part about. Okay, here we go. All right. I look at this. You know what I see? All I see is I'm using my E ult for these two guys no matter what. Right? It looks really obvious. One item, one item. Two items, one item. Item and a half, one item and a half. Two items, one item. It's very clear. Their strongest member by far is their AD carry and the support. Your weakest member by far is your bot lane, right? Your strong members are your mid top laner and mid laner. So what does
Yeah.
that mean? Um, I'm saving my E ult exclusively, or just my spells, honestly, all four of them exclusively for their bot lane. Especially because you counter their bot lane, Caitlyn, or mobile, carry squishies. You are Zac, the dive engaged tank champion, right? So
Yeah.
this E has to be reserved for them. So here you W smite it or Q smite, whatever you want to do, whatever you got it nice. Here you don't E, you're just kind of chilling. You just auto attack W, evaluate the fight, and then you realize you see this, you think, okay, nice, charging up your E right now and just throwing it on Kalen because by then he'll be here, obviously, right? And then at this point, you have everything, and now that you land here, and then you throw Q on Mel, you are the Kalen, or at this point you even hear now you can Q the Viego who's gonna be here by then, or the Viego, I mean the Kalen, and boom, we've just won the game. The game's over, because you kill Kalen, you win
Yeah.
this fight, guaranteed. But here you die and get your E and ult used before Kalen's even focused. Maybe you still win this fight, but it's just not as winning as you could have done it, right? Like not you still want like 2 for 0 is the most winning the fight could have been, but maybe you don't have to get your boss pulled. Maybe it just looks faster and cleaner. You know what I mean? But it's not about
Yeah.
the fight. This fight specifically, it's the fact all your fights you have to make it a habit before entering any fight, dragon fight, herald fight, anything. You press tab, nice and long, and you look who's fed, who's weak, and then you know who do I focus. Because if you saw it was 0-2 Kalen and a 6-0 Viego, then you would be eating the Viego. You know what I mean? But you have to look who's the carry, and then you'll focus the carry and use your CC on the carry.
Yeah.
Okay, get a lot of money. I think definitely look to Basin. You should already be happy. You got Herald, you got mid tower, you got the other bounce in the mid tower too. We should just be charging your E right now and going to Africa. Running to our blue, running to maybe running to top tower here because that's where our teammates are. That's where Camille and Kalen are, Jinx are, right? You're not entering bot jungle when all four teammates are in top jungle. You're not fighting this guy either. Um, Even if you win this, I don't care. It's bad practice to do this. Um,
Yeah.
there's just no point. You should really be happy we're getting top tower, mid tower, herald. Just end the round. Here we overstay, and Victor dies, and Jinx dies, and it's not like you're the reason why they died, but I want to believe you'd be able to prevent it potentially if you were on the map earlier, right? Or if you just didn't die.
Yeah.
Okay. Random top fight. Holy fuck, mosh pit. Nice. Huge E. Nice Q. Normally, I wouldn't care about living. I think in this case, the second you see kill and die, your only priority should be to live now. So here I see this, and like literally flash on the blob below you, or flash on the blob above you. and then just start eating out. Because here, if you can live, you get Baron. Because I mean, right now you see three people are dead. The AD carries that Jinx said. As long as you live, like our team has Smite, you three can Baron right now afterwards, right? You could even do like Wolf Camper, Gromp, or Scuttle, or Raptors to heal up to full with blobs. So you like here, I make it a priority to live. Here, you obviously like you're like, it's obvious you're like, okay, I'll happily die to kill this guy, which normally is completely worth. I think in this case, just because you have Baron up, it's better to just live. Make sense?
Yeah.
Charge up E, go on the Caitlyn. Good selection. Miss Q. Okay, missing the Q is a really big deal. Viego dies. Spamming Baron. I think Baron's good. You gotta wait for people to be closer here because you're not doing any damage to it by itself yourself. Trust me, and all you're doing is shrinking yourself. You know, like you're not really doing much. I guess you're not. So yeah, I think just wait for the boys. And if the boys don't come, then we can't do it sadly. Which you get off it, which is good. Group mid, get mid tower. Kill Viego. Now spamming Baron again, which is what you're doing. Good. Leona goes in. We're forced to fight. Good Q. Good Malphite kill. You do this a lot. I think sometimes it's good, but I think you overdo it. You tap E a lot. Like you could literally just you W this guy, and I mean he's already dead. You eat a dead guy, but even then you can just like when you eat like this, you can just even if you let's say you want to eat this Malphite. I'll pause right here when you try to do it. Let's say you actually still think eating Malphite is good. Here, this is where you start your E right now. You can see the bar coming up. Even right now, you should not tap it. You should just hold it. Because let's say you start your E, and the Malphite ults away, flashes away, then you could E to where he went to, right? And if he doesn't, then you'll just have a full charge E technically on top of yourself, you know? There's kind of
Yeah.
just no downside to hold it. Here you start holding it, you see he dies, and now you just be able to E on the Kalen, for example, you know? I think sometimes it's nice to tap E just to finish someone off. I definitely think you over tap E. Like you gotta charge it up way more.
Okay.
I actually thought you should run here. I think there's also this charge is wonderful. You charging, waiting. I see a 3-man E into 3-man ult into 3-man W into a 2-man Q, and I think you're thinking that for like you're low-key one-shotting Caitlyn with combo. I know it's funny because you're a tank, but I think if you land all this like E into W into ult into Q into W again, this Caitlyn just gets fucking one tapped. Or at the very least, even if she doesn't die, Caitlyn gets shrunk to like 10%, already dies because she's already half, so she definitely dies. And then there's no way they can Baron, and then you'll just run out because you have Proto Belt, you're full HP, and at this point in the game, your CDs are so low that you can literally full charge E in, and then full combo, and then your E's back up, and you can just E out, you know? So I think this is a missed
Yeah.
opportunity. I think this is like, I've seen Zax literally 4v1 this. I'm not even kidding. Like, I think this is a double kill or triple kill on Kayle and Ari, and then you and Jinx will just two-man the Baron afterwards or something.
Okay.
Doesn't really need ult this guy. Just EW. If he starts running away and looks like he's gonna live, then you can ult after him. He's not gonna go anywhere, right? Otherwise, just kill him with like 3 Qs. I mean, 3 Ws, 2 Qs. I want to hold my ult for Kaylin again. Like that's really priority. Spamming Baron here. Viego's dead. Malphite's dead. Ari's bot. It's only Mel and Kaylin. Can I ping it? We get it. Nice. We win the game. I think that's a solid game in general. I think your Qs have gotten better. Still needs to work, right? At some points, but Qs gotten better. I think you're just need to you need to press tab more and create a better plan. I think you did go on Kaylin a couple times, but like watching your mouse movement, it didn't really feel like Omega priority. I feel like when you did it, you just happened to like do it. But you should be going to every fight with the mindset of okay, I have to go on Kaylin, I have to go on Mal. These are the guys that are the carries. I don't care about Malphite. I don't care about like Viego. And I felt like you've just like coincidentally when the fights you were on Kaylin, it felt very like coincidental, or she just happened to be the best target, so that's why you went for her, not because you were focusing her, you know.
Yeah.
So make a plan more about who to focus. And then tap E less. You're tapping E a lot. And then obviously still need to keep working on the Q accuracy and queuing people that are far close, and then autoing people that are nearby closer. But besides that, it was a decent game. Any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Everything makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.